faces. Take a look.
Fans of fast-paced basketball will want to check into the W and W Online in NBA 2K25.
Yeah, whether you want to play...
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special... Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pair, it's white and brown. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Davison in at the 1 spot. And for Golden State, Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Black Hole in at center. You know, Grant, it's an honor to be here on Martin Luther King Day in the NBA.
You know, B.A., you're so spot on. I mean, so much time has passed since the 1960s. But Dr. King's efforts ring as true today as they did then. I think he'd be proud of the power that players have in this league right now. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that... effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Davison. Got a hand on it. Hield from outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield sets it last. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Davison, the pass to Brown. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Curry looking it over. Pass to Black Hole. Outside Kuminga. Up top Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Black Hole. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's White. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Outside Curry. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. It's Wiggins on the wing. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Porzingis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Shooting for
And he's
Boston.
such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Now here's Wiggins. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Davison. Shoots over Curry. Davison can't hit.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Hield passes to Black Hole. Now here's Hield. Wiggins looking around to the middle. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Let's check in on the free throw shooting. The best in the league. Stephen Curry, number 1. Second is Buddy Hield.
Both of these guys excel at the line. And you just know their coaches love it. Guys who are reliable late in games.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
Yeah, Wiggins' teammates trust him to finish off alley-oops. His timing on these is just very impressive.
Pass to Davison. Now Porzingis. Overhealed. And it's Boston scoring again.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in rhythm.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brown with it. Now Wiggins defending.
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Here's Black Hole. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside White. Here's Horford. Still no points. And here's Brown. Here's the three. The rebound by Black Hole.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Curry passes to Black Hole. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Curry, no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Brown with it. Now Wiggins defending. Here's Davison. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Porzingis passes to Davison. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Back to Wiggins. And he drives in. And that one's drained from the middle block. Wiggins has got their second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Curry. 23 points his last outing. And that's out of bounds. So Golden State will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Wiggins. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Curry. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Davison.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Cornette. Warriors with the rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately, their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Now here's Brown. 23 points for him last game against Atlanta. On the take. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Black Hole's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Kuminga for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the Celtics call time here. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pajemski's checked in for Kuminga. Kata's checked in for Boston. Springer comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Kata, coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Pass to Cornette. Will it go? The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's got 8 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. And the officials called goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Springer. Pass to Hauser. Releases. Down it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Jaden Springer.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Right side, Pajemski. Here's Black Hole. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Springer. Inside. Here's Kata. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Warriors. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, you got to give them credit. I mean, they've made a major leap forward. I thought they'd make some progress, but I'll admit, I didn't see this kind of improvement.
Well, look, no one saw this coming. It's a testament to their coaching staff for inspiring the players to play for one another. That's why they're winning.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. Here's Davison. Shoots over Curry, and they get it back. Pass to Brown. Clock at 4. Overhealed. Again, the miss by Boston. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. And it's Black Hole in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Wiggins. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Kuminga for 3. They get it again. The kick out to Wiggins. Off target from outside.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Black Hole. Horford covering. That's tipped. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute. Bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 10 points in the game. Celtics trail by 13. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Kuminga. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Curry passes to Black Hole. Hield against Brown. Again, Golden State.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Healed against Brown. And here's Horford for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Black Hole in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He had 39 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Here's Hauser. Horford outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Kuminga. Both free throws good for Kuminga. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, man?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the Zinger engaged on D.
Looney's checked in for Hield.
Looney.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Black Hole. Outside Curry. Looney passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown. Outside Kuminga from behind the arc. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Curry with it. He's got 12 to the paint. Kuminga soars in for the slam. And he makes it look easy.
Now you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Here's Davison. He's covered by Curry. Here's Hauser. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Fires for three. The Warriors pull it in. Black Hole's got his 16th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Brown with it. Now Wiggins defending. Porzingis for three. Looney grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And you can tell they've also concentrated their offensive game plan in the post. Great job so far in the interior.
Boston calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It was just a...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Davison in at the point guard position.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Now here's Wiggins. Looking to end this cold spell. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Davison. He's covered by Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Celtics another three.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Black Hole. Back to Heel. Outside Curry. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
It's both from the stripe, and there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the medal? The shot's good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Boston with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Brown can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Curry. Black hole, the pass to Wiggins. Curry against Brown. Outside Kuminga. Shoots a fadeaway. Boston pulls it in. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Now here's White. He has 6. Back to Brown. Pass to White. Here's Davison. 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 14. Curry passes to Hield. Here's Black hole. Wiggins outside, and here's Hield. The kick out to Wiggins from the arc. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to White. Now here's Horford. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Black hole, the pass to Hield. Here's Black hole. Horford covering, and it's Black hole missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Hield. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 9.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Brown passes to Horford. Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. To snap the cold streak. And he lays it up and in. 14 points for him.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Curry passes to Black hole. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Black hole. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Brown. He has 6. Outside White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Keita. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Here's Black Hole. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Brown passes to Hauser. There's the triple. The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's Warriors lead by 13. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Black Hole. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's White, covered by Schroeder. Schroeder against White. Pass to Zeller. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
Kuminga's shot is off. Celtics trail by 15. Outside, Brown. Looking to get back on track. The kick out to White. Here's Keita. And there's the rejection. Kuminga, the pass to Black Hole. Oh, sweet move. Keita pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Substitution.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration. And really strong at the line since the break.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Zeller. No points so far. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Black Hole. And he makes it on the layup. Black Hole's got 20.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Outside, Brown. The three. The Warriors pull it in. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Black Hole. And that one is stuffed right through.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
JB off the bounce. And Brown with the stuff.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. With one on the clock. He's off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter on 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well.
The Celtics, 71.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist to the game.
And welcome out the Warriors.
They're just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Black Hole in its center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. That shot is off. Healed with the defensive effort. On the wing, Curry shoots over Brown. The pull-up. Off the window. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
White against Curry. Inside. Here's Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Black Hole, defended by Porzingis. Curry passes to Black Hole. Back to Curry. Over White. Deflected. Brown against Heel. From 10 feet away. Tipped. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Horford passes to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Black Hole. That's good. Black Hole's got 24 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Horford passes to Hauser. Left side Porzingis. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And the Celtics also making a change. Davison, he's checked in for Hauser. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by White. Here's Black Hole. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Jaylen Brown proving to be a tough customer.
Shooting for Boston.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
To the wing, right side. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Davison, the pass to Horford. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot. Boston, no good that time either.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Black Hole, the pass to Curry. Got the floater. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally with Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside, Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Left side Curry. Black hole, that's good. Black hole's got 26.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
West to Davison. He'll head to the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Timeout. And even with the coach's challenge, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The three from Curry is rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to White from downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3 points.
Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Curry. Here's Black hole. The kick out Curry. Outside Green. Oh, look at Green. It is inside.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Celtics trail by 10. And here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Black hole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team
That
foul.
free throw misses.
At the line for the Dubs. 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Warriors foul. Buddy Hield. Third personal foul.
That's good for White.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
White against Hield. Here's Black hole. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
So it's Boston now. And the Celtics call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Wiggins. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Davison. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Wiggins against Brown. Pass to White. The 3 is up. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
This first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Brown with it. Now Wiggins defending. Porzingis with it. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Timeout, timeout. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to Black Hole. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
He misses the free throw. Horford, he's checked in for
At the
Boston.
line for the Dubs.
And the second free throw. Was good.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Davison. Out to Horford from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Well, the Warriors shooting at a respectable 49%. Black Hole, the pass to Hield. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Black Hole. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
White, the pass to Davison. Now Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis got it down inside.
I just love the ball movement.
Golden State calls timeout.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors 16.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Pass to Black Hole. Wiggins outside. Here's Black Hole. Defended by Porzingis. Black Hole, the pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Celtics trail by 5. Davison, the pass to Brown. It's deflected. Here's Black Hole. Hield on the wing. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by White. Here's Black Hole. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Brown against Wiggins. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Fires a 3. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Up again. Emphatic putback by Kristaps.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Here's Black Hole. Curry with it. Brown.
Warriors foul. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And no good. As the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Horford with a steal. Outside White. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Teams in with
Some smarts instead of just strength.
Shooting for Boston.
Porzingis uses the pace before attack.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Black Hole, defended by Porzingis. And even
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Horford. Got a piece of it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team score.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
15 foul. At the line for the Dubs.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the game.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors Dance Team. Fans, one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors Dunk Team.
Horford passes to Brown. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Golden State calls timeout. They lead by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyway.
Hauser, he's checked in for Davison.
At the line for the Dubs. Jeffrey.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. White for 3. That shot off. And so the Warriors take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Just get started.